here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Here's Brown. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Holiday. Outside Tatum. Tatum with a steal. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Holiday. Horford with a steal. Pass to Brown. Floats one up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
BA, he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete.
Here's Porzingis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself now, Doris.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start, then the injury sets in, and obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force.
Boston with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Banks in the layup.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Holiday, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Here's Brown. Driving in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Free throw good. Brown. Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen, BA, is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
Out left to the wing. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Celtics. Making a change here. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Boston timeout. And your Celtics dance team.
And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Celtics. Leading by 5. Inside. Here's Brown. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by White. Down low. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Pass to Horford. Great D that time from Porzingis. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Holiday with the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Back to White. Brown looking around. Out to Horford. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Here he goes. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
Tatum with it. No made baskets yet. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pritchard. That three's off the mark. Tatum drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's White. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, B.A. Great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best, regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
Yeah, good execution and close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Celtics are battle-tested, and asked what comes from that experience, Jaylen Brown said, quote, poise. Being able to see and read the game. Our offense has been able to take leaps by understanding the game and what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. Yeah?
Yeah, that's been the key. Thanks, Alex. The shot that time, not on target. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Porzingis with room to shoot. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Brown in the high post. Holiday looking for an opening. Six to shoot. Pass to Horford. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Tatum can't hit. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Porzingis with it. Back to Holiday. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer right now, filling it up.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
It's time for t-shirts.
Celtics making a switch here.
Number 9, Derek White.
And here's Horford. Yet to see a basket. Left side Holiday. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Tatum with a screen. The kick out to White. Six on the shot clock. Back to Tatum. Kick out to Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
They shoot again. And Porzingis with the block. Brown with it. Now guarded by Brown. Porzingis in the post. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Doesn't go that time. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Left side Tatum. Nice D from Brown.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
That's to Tatum. Left side Holiday. Back to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 40, Luke Cornett.
Holiday up top. Screen by Horford. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
43 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. No good off the back of the rim. To the middle. Here's Tatum. That one no good. Horford with some nice D. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Pass to Cornett. Outside, Brown. The kick out to White. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Cornett. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Here's Tatum. And the lamp is good off the glass. Tatum's got 16 points.
Tatum has turned himself into one of the best finishers in the league. It's a point of pride for him.
And so it's Boston ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boston on offense. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Of course, you think about how the Celtics are built. They make shrewd personnel choices year after year.
They have historically drafted very well. I think the challenge for the Boston Celtics and all organizations, the new implications of the salary cap and player personnel deal. Building teams may look different going forward.
Tatum with a steal. Back to Holiday. Outside, Brown. From the arc. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Porzingis. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Horford left side. Clock at 6. Horford draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Holiday. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Checking in for the Celtics. Number 8.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Porzingis sets a screen. Drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive. He makes it happen in an instant.
Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Here's Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
Here's White. No points yet. Outside, Brown. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 5 now.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Count it. Good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside White. Right side Porzingis. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Boston calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford. And Boston calls time here.
Shooting for Boston, Sam Hauser, 2 shots. Final Celtics. Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
That free throw misses. Second free throw, no good. White with the steal. Left side, Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Boston with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Tatum. He takes it in. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Boston, Drew Holiday.
Good on the second one. .41 seconds left in the third. Here's Hauser, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line, Sam Hauser.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Right side, Holiday. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Assist from
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Outside, Holiday. Pass to Brown. Goes up on the wing. The shot misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And so it's the Boston Celtics feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's an 18-point game. Screen by Horford. Down low. The shake. And Horford powers it home.
Well, just tremendous work in the pick and roll. Al Horford outstanding as the roll man.
And Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Hauser. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Left side, Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
assisted.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Here's Cornette. To the middle. It's tipped. Tatum with a steal. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Porzingis. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
There's the three. Boston with a rebound. Tatum looking it over. Down low. Here's Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Pass to Brown. Brown with the steal. For three, Porzingis. And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. Now a timeout called by Boston. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. 4 on the clock. Here's Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now, relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Cornette sets a screen. Here's Pritchard. Good D by Porzingis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Emphatic putback by Kristaps.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
And the Celtics call time here. The Celtics making a switch here. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The drive by Tatum.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Right side, Holiday. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Tatum to the rack. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Outside, Brown. Drives to the hoop. The shot's good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
The three, Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Let's go with a three. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
That one's off. The Celtics making a switch here.
Sam Hauser, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Here's Holiday. Rebounded by the Celtics. 22 was their biggest lead. Outside White. Cornette with the bucket.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now Holiday. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this.
I just want you to clap back. That ski don't make it. You a cap, a real snapback. I don't be a business like. Might be you a he ain't it.
Network and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. And good that time. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Here's Porzingis. Nice D from Porzingis.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Brown to the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Porzingis.
Al Horford, a force inside right now, willing himself to the line, getting physical near the basket.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Now here is Holiday. Horford no luck. Tatum looking around. Nice ball movement by Boston. With the drive. And Boston with the rebound. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Tatum has turned himself into one of the best finishers in the league. It's a point of pride for him.
Here's Brown. Porzingis with the block. Here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The kick out to Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Boston now. Pass to Tatum. Driving the lane. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. With the second effort. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the left wing, Porzingis gets a 2. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Hit by Horford. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Pick by Horford. Puts it up from 12. Tatum with another miss.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Some solid defense from Brown.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The kick out to Tatum. Over Holiday. Tatum with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Both teams will make substitutions. And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 5. Here's Pritchard. "51 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
In the corner, Horford with it. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Celtics.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Here's Cornette. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Seven seconds left in the first. They set the screen. Brown. And no good in the last second attempt this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 2. And back with the start. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Here's Pritchard. Just 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Celtics have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Tatum. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 4. Brown inside the line. And the shot goes in. Brown's got 5.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Outside Tatum for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Holiday. Outside Horford. From 6 away. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
They set the pick. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Pass to Cornette. Now here is Holiday. And there's the drive. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Pritchard. Now Tatum. He's covered by Brown. Now Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Pritchard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
And the Celtics making a change here. Celtics leading by 6. Screen by Porzingis. Inside. Nice D from Porzingis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says, what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks.
From the Celtics, number 9, Derek White.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And they're pushing it up. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Into the lane. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
White with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Brown with it. He has yet to score. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, beautiful stroke from Jaylen Brown. Crucial moving forward that he shoot it well from the perimeter.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Back to Tatum. Over Brown. Boston again missing. Celtics trailed by 4. Pass to Holiday. And here is Horford. Three-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Outside, White. Screen by Porzingis. Pulls up on the wing. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now just a 2-point Boston lead.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Boston, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Celtics up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Holiday. Still scoreless. Tatum a screen. From deep three-point territory. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Tatum's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Celtics. The Celtics working the ball around now. Porzingis can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
Here's Tatum, and he knocks down the jumper. Tatum's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics.
That is the exceptional versatility that Jason Tatum shows, and it's every night, guys.
A 3 from Porzingis. Busted. No good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Right side Tatum. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Six to shoot. Brissett grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now, here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
To the paint. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Brown with it, and it's Horford picking him up. They get the rebound. The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's 3 pointers off the mark. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And Holiday, here we go. And the layup falls. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Shot from the top of the key, and it's Boston with another.
Point, take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Tatum down low. Brown with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Off target with his 3. Celtics leading by 4. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Left side, Porzingis. Rebound, Boston. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. It's White on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pick. And stolen by Tatum. And Horford with a clear path to the hoop. And taken away by Brown. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
23.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's White. Picked by Horford. White with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Horford.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Shoots from 12. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Screen by Porzingis. Out to White. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Can't connect from short range. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up with the Celtics. 4-point game. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Down low. And stolen by Tatum. Holiday gets the bucket. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to White. Back to Horford. Here's Pritchard. White with it. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. Holiday. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup good by Tatum.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
And out call the Celtics. Making a switch here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Screen by Porzingis. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
On the wing, Brown. Out outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
You know, that's a great example of how Porzingis can use his length to bother a shooter.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Clearly a foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails them both.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Here's Brown, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Celtics.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Porzingis can't hit.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Holiday with it. Picked by Horford. Al Horford with the rebound. And Tatum launches it from deep. Rebound by the Celtics. Over to the left wing. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. And stolen by Tatum. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
"16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. And here's Holiday. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they execute.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pulls up on the wing. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Well, looking at this Eastern Conference showdown here, Grant. Two juggernauts going at it tonight. Should be a good one.
It will be a good one, B.A. I mean, you can feel the energy, the electricity in here right now. Now, both of these teams really want to win this one because it's a matter of pride for both.
And here's Brown for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
B.A., he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete.
Now here's Holiday. Outside, Brown. Six to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
When you have an offensive arsenal as complete as Jason Tatum's, the shot clock doesn't bother you. I love that.
Here's Brown. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brown. Horford pulls it in. Outside Tatum. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Shot from 16. Porzingis grabs the board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Here's the teardrop. Good D by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Drew Holiday.
I don't mind. That. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Celtics fans, give it up once again for Celtics Entertainment.
That one misses. Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
Now here's Holiday. Porzingis for three. Tatum pulls it in. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Brown. Hauled in by Brown.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Tatum to the inside. Porzingis. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Holiday. No points so far. Clock at 4. Shoots over Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Outside, Brown. Nifty move. Nice D from Tatum. Boston trailing. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Kick out to Brown. Horford outside. From deep.
This is why so many teams are high on what Porzingis' ceiling is. His length is a game changer on both ends.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Celtics. They're up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Greg.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
Well, now that we've had a few years of reference stories, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Outside Tatum. Leaner from distance.
You do not want to get... give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
Here's Pritchard. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Ooh, rocket finish from Tatum.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Cornet. Here's Tatum. Hounded by Tatum. Back to Cornet. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Doris, you think about how the Celtics are built. They make shrewd personnel choices year after year.
They have historically drafted very well. I think the challenge for the Boston Celtics and all organizations, the new implications of the salary cap and player personnel deal. Building teams may look different going forward.
Porzingis sets a screen. Tatum from long range. Boston with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to White. Outside Holiday. Here's Pritchard. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Ooh, Porzingis using that length in the paint.
There's simply no defense for that. Porzingis, so creative, can score in so many ways.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Oh, look at Tatum. What a finish.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
And here's Brown. No points yet. Outside Holiday. Wide open. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Tatum from long range. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Kick out to Brown. Off target from outside. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They lead by 4. Here's Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
And Boston calls time here. So both teams making some changes here. .114 left in the first half. Here's Holiday. Drives to the hoop. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
Now White. Yet to see a basket. Screen by Horford. Pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
And here's White. Outside Holiday. Over Holiday. Porzingis grabs the board. And here are the Celtics. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. 26 seconds left in the second period.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside Holiday. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Assisted.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Holiday. He can't get that one to fall. But if it goes. And so it's Boston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boston trailing. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, BA. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Now here's Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. Buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
And Boston calls time here. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
No good on the second free throw. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
5 on the clock. For 3, Porzingis. Rebounded by the Celtics. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Horford pulls it in. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential. Here's Horford. Right side Porzingis. Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Shoots. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
You know, you can expect Porzingis to make a jumper like that whenever he takes one in rhythm.
Pass to Tatum. Brown with the steal. Horford with the block.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Out Horford twice on the fight.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Celtics are battle-tested, and asked what comes from that experience, Jaylen Brown said, quote, poise. Being able to see and read the game. Our offense has been able to take leaps by understanding the game and what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. B.A.?
Yeah, that's been the key. Thanks, Allie.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem. You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
That one misses for Tatum.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Brown. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Tatum has turned himself into one of the best finishers in the league. It's a point of pride for him.
Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen B.A. is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
The determination from Holiday shines through there. Refuses to give up on that shot.
Cornette sets a screen. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Cornette. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I mean, Holiday is a master of the fundamentals, using the tried and true pick and roll to create for his guys.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Cornette with the bucket.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Holiday to the wing, right side. White on the wing. No made baskets yet. Cornette with the bucket.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Substitution on the court.
$19 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Over White. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Tatum. Tatum to the rack. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
Here's Pritchard. Offline with a three. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.